Nightfall is upon us in Nashville. It's been a long, long day. The Lightning is gone. Game one has come to a conclusion, and a surprising regional final as Xavier knocks off Vanderbilt, the host team, and they'll take on the Oregon Ducks. The Ducks need to win just one. Xavier trying to force an additional game tomorrow. Interesting pitching matchup, as you would expect this time of the regional. We're deep in now, and you're going to have to get a little creative. Grayson Grinsell, a freshman lefty who was a terrific outfielder in high school, really good athlete. He'll toe the rubber here tonight, Dave. As you can imagine, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Not a single change in the Xavier batting order. They have been hitting the baseball extremely well. Really, both these teams.
That is fouling pitch after pitch off, running the pitch count to 8 in the first batter.
The battle will finally come to an end. Little pop-up near the second baseman, Grant, who puts it away for the first out. Had that not been called a hit batter. Walker to the left side, bobbled by the shortstop, and a rare error on Cowley. Strike three. Impressive first inning for Grinsell. Side retired. No score. Ducks coming up. An upset again against the Oregon Ducks, the 2 seed. If they're going to do so, they need something positive out of Nick Boyle. Only his 5th start all year. See, he'll crouch all the way where nearly touches the turf with his rear end. And he'll get first base here, so he's aboard again. He's started off really slow this season, then tore it up over the final 42 games of the regular season, hitting .377. This could be 2. They'll settle for the out at second as McCormick fires over to Hausinger. Game that he made defensively against Vanderbilt in a 1-run victory. Tapper to short. 6-4-3 double play. So no run scores. Nick Boyle. Terrific damage control there.
What hurt Vanderbilt was the inability to hit with runners in scoring position and with the bases loaded.
It's already 3 strikeouts for Grinsell.
Have that one player that's having a tremendous regional, you can be pitched around.
Wow. Have yourself a regional. Garrett Schultz. That's the 7th hit. 7 for 12.
Yeah, you got to love the tempo. Especially the defenders behind you love those pitchers getting on the mound.
Grinsell comes back with another strikeout. So he strikes out the side. The one that to me really stands out based on the competition is Hoskins. Leadoff walk to Tanner Smith. Luke Bell is 6'4", 205-pound senior out of Chandler, Arizona. We told you it'd be a bullpen day for the Musketeers. He's the first one out of the pen, his 17th appearance of the season. Tapper to the shortstop. Runner was going, so no double play, and a wise move just to throw to first by Hausinger. Challenged with the fastball. This should get him out of it. Ranging over the center fielder and making the play. Schultz right in front of Hendrickson. A little closer for comfort than you needed, but
stud ace pitcher. It's a team that's playing the best ball.
Hausinger is playing some great baseball, and he rockets one to right center, and that's off the base of the wall. He will speed into second base with a stand-up double. 1-2 to Andrew Walker. Beautiful pitch. Freezes Walker. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's a half a dozen Ks. Grinsell pitching in and out of trouble. Breaking ball tapped weakly to the second baseman. Grant charges and fires for the first out. McCormick retired. That'll get through to the right side. Stopping at second is Schultz. 2 aboard. 2 out. Off the end of the bat into right center field, and there to make the catch is Betcher. Grinsell with a new career-long outing.
Though in the garage.
There you go. Living large, Dave DeLucci coming to you from Baton Rouge. Game. Bell took the loss in the game that they did not defeat UConn. This ball is crushed. Deep left center field and gone. Ceballos launches one into the night, and Oregon is on the board.
You would just have to have a feeling that the power that this young man has, that he was eventually going to run into one of those elevated fastballs. The security guards were taking a nap out there in left center field. This woke them up because this is huge. The head coach for Auburn uses it frequently. Win every single pitch, win every single inning.
This ball's got some tail to it, but it'll be flagged down by him. Ian Umlaut is the new pitcher. First time we've seen him this weekend. He's only worked 12 1/3 this season. No record and a 2.19 ERA. Swing and a miss, waving goodbye. And it was just enough lightning within 8 miles to where it would keep resetting that 30-minute clock. So you had to be ready to play. You couldn't just say, okay, let's take 4 hours to chill. I got this from Lee Torben, who is doing stats up there. First full count for Luke Bell. And winds up being a walk to Grant. So 2 aboard. Every inning this goes deeper into this game. It's a bigger advantage for the Ducks. Throw to second. Nishida steals it, and he's going to take third as well. Run will score on the play, and Oregon gets an important insurance run here in the 5th. It's now 2-0.
Which is
They call balk. Oh my goodness, that's going to score a run. So 1 run on a throwing error by the catcher, another run on a balk.
I should say.
Driven, right center field. This is going to be trouble. It's going to play to run. Oregon will take a 4-0 lead. Callie with an RBI double.
Just a matter of time before this high-powered offense gets started, and almost seemed like because of the inconsistency of the strikes that Bell was throwing, Oregon became a little more selective early on. They were swinging a whole bunch of balls that were out of the strike zone.
Doing these postseason tournaments, what does it feel like for the guys that know that it could all come to an end? It won't come to an end for Schultz here. He's on base now for the 3rd time today, despite the 2 errors. This ball is socked down the left field line. The dive, and unable to come up with it is Smith. Now pumping the break. Now he's going to break home, and scoring on the play is Schultz. He stopped, went back, and then broke home on the throw, and Xavier's on the board.
This ball is a rocket to left field. Great try. Love the full extension. The ball checks up directly toward
22 and now 23. So they're always in the event. 3-0 buzzing the tower is Schwainer. Not this year, but a few years ago. Wound up losing to Vanderbilt. It's going to be a tough play. There's going to be no play. Schwainer will put it in his back pocket. And all of a sudden, Oregon's got a little rally brewing here.
Fortunately, I don't think he did. That looks like a wood bat from here.
And it's going to be a wood bat base hit. And it's going to get just shy of the warning track. played a pair. Actually, it's going to clear the bases. The throw is late. A bases clearing double by Nashville with the wooden bat.
Is that amazing or what? I mean, most likely the biggest at-bat of his career, and he takes a wooden bat and hits one almost to the wall. It split the defenders in right center field. All hit and run. That's all he could get out of him.
That's a hit batter. The wheels are coming off right now for Schwaner and the Musketeers in the 6th. Won a regional one time since we went to this current format, and that was in 2012. This ball's got some carry to it. It's back and it's in the bleachers, a home run. Drew Cowley, the shortstop, with his 2nd straight extra base hit. And who cares about the errors? Drew Cowley has got plenty to celebrate right now for the plate.
I mean, that ball was crushed. And we had mentioned earlier on Oregon's ability to hit the ball the opposite way with authority. And I recall the lopsided Arkansas score from earlier today. Wake Forest blew out everybody they played by more than 10 runs in their regional. They're very physical, and they can hit the long ball.
This one given a ride, deep right center field, and on the track, the catch is made by Betcher. He knows what it's like to be in Omaha. He played there on a national championship team for Pepperdine back in 1992. Flag down by Betcher, who covers a lot of ground. The 2 sports star, the football player, patrolling center tonight.
In the summer, Andrew Mosiello was the closer. It was one pitcher after the other going down.
Strike 3, side retired. We head to inning number 8.
Yep.
This ball's got some carry. Keep going, deep left field and gone. Home run for McCormick. So is the glove. The glove and the baseball are out of the park for Matt McCormick.
Oh, what a great story, Mike. Matt McCormick, who was out of baseball, worked at Ace Hardware, playing slow pitch softball, was one test away from being a policeman in Chicago. Comes up big for this Xavier team all throughout the year. Get this victory right here.
3-2, bounce to the right side. Should be 2. 4-6-3, twin killing. And Mercado gets out of it. He's got hits with the aluminum. He's got hits with the wood. He's got another hit here to the opposite field. After a 3-run double to right field, he slaps this one to left. Both teams were warned. No more chatter. And it was pretty much reached the end of the line as another run will score on a sac fly. Guess who? Nashville touches home plate.
Yeah, I remember it was a couple of years ago. They were playing LSU in a regional, and they packed the house over there.
Gannis goes down on strikes. Last call for Xavier. Took some of the pressure off this bullpen for the Ducks. That is going to be caught. Well, it looked like it was going to sail into the seats. Instead, it's the second out, and now the Ducks are 1 out away. Line shot by Anderson in the left field, and that'll keep it alive for just at least a few moments long.
Surviving cancer. There's a language barrier for a couple of the players.
Backhand, tossed to second, and there is out number 3. And the Ducks are going to fly back to Eugene and make it to the Super Regionals for the first time in 11 years. The number 2 seed in Nashville puts the finishing touches on a terrific performance. 3-0 in the regional, a convincing win in the championship, and Oregon is 2 wins away from their first trip to Omaha since 1954. What a performance, and the Oregon program in terrific shape under the leadership of the man they call Waz, Mark Wazakowski.